Most of us are out and about at some time during the day, and if you are anything like me, there may be a few things you take with you just in case. And to me, just in case pretty much always happens. So in today's video, I'm going to share my little bag of tricks, the things that I've learned it behooves me to take along just in case. Hi guys, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel and you enjoy what you're watching, I hope you'll subscribe and hit that like button. So today's video isn't exactly what's in my bag, as in my handbag or my purse. It's more the bag within a bag. These are the things that I hold most dear, or just the things I need when I'm out and about. So they all fit into this little bag, and this is what moves from purse to purse. Okay, so starting with the bag. My mom bought me this on my last trip home about a month ago. We went to an annual kind of an arts and crafts fair that they have in my hometown, which is actually where she got her own. Now, it is the perfect size bag. It's like big enough to hold a whole bunch of stuff, but small enough to fit into most of my bags. And you'd be amazed at the amount of stuff you can fit in here, even though it's a pretty small footprint. Now, not a big fan of the design of the bag. I am not a floral person, and I went for the darkest color combinations she had. These are handmade by a local lady, but it just works so well with me that it comes with me everywhere. So during the work week, it just goes into my laptop bag. This is the guy that goes with me everywhere. I've had this Kate Spade tote bag for years because I can fit everything, including the kitchen sink, into it. So during the week, I don't even use a purse. This is just what I take. I usually just chuck my wallet in there too, and off I go. And then on the weekends, I rotate through a relatively large collection of handbags. So I just pop this into whatever bag I'm taking. I've never thought about it, but if you feel like taking a walk through my handbag collection, just let me know. I'm a bag girl. Now, one thing to note that might be kind of surprising is there's no makeup here. I don't really carry makeup. I mean, I may put some makeup on in the morning and I may not, but I definitely do not do any touch-ups during the day. Can't be bothered. So what's in the bag? We're going to start off with a nail file. I know it sounds really boring, but I seem to snag a lot of nails. This is by the brand Kiss. It's called the 4-Way Ultra Shiner because it has 4 sides and it can make your nails ultra shiny. It's the only file I ever use. I use all 4 sides and it's just absolutely brilliant. So I've been using this for decades, but when I moved to Ireland, I could not find these. And in fact, even when I would go home on trips, I couldn't find them. So I ended up buying a 24 pack of these off of eBay in the UK years ago, which I'm still working my way through. And when I went looking for these online for this video, they're selling the 12 packs on Amazon. So yay, I will definitely be repurchasing. I mean, it seems so boring, but I take it with me everywhere and you'd be surprised how often I need it. And then while we're on the subject of hands, this is my absolute favorite, hands down, no pun intended, hand cream. This is by Aveda. It is called Hand Relief, and I have just used this for years. And the reason I like this so much is just kind of the perfect combination of deeply hydrating, so super, super soft skin, but it isn't greasy. It's just perfect. I've loved it for years. So this little 40 ml, I think it's 1.5 fluid ounces. It comes with me on airplanes. It's always with me in the handbag. I actually have the full size somewhere on my desk here. I also have it on my desk at work, and I have it downstairs. So it's definitely, this is just always with me. Okay, next is my perfume. I only wear one perfume. I'm not really great about perfumes. It is by Jo Malone, and it's called Scarlet Poppy. And it is just the scent of Mary. If you ever wonder what Mary smelled like, which I'm sure you do not, it is this. And I have it in this little atomizer, and I just love these things because they're super light, they're super small, they're really easy to refill, and they can go anywhere. This pretty much goes from this little bag onto the plain bag if I'm going anywhere. I just love it. It's so easy. It's nice to smell nice, isn't it? So there is no way I can go anywhere without reading glasses. I am 53. It is a fact of life. These are by a company called Reed Optics, and I love them because they are super, super thin. I mean, thin, right? And they are so slim, they will fit in even the smallest bag. So for example, on a night out, these guys come with me in this little container. I mean, look at the size of the container. Like, that's great. So this little guy goes in the tiniest of bags. If you can fit nothing more than a lipstick, a phone, and a pair of glasses, then I am set for the night. It is all I need. So another thing I always have with me is a mist. Y'all probably know I am a serial mister. So this one is by True Botanicals, and it is called the Nutrient Mist, and I love it because it is so freaking small. So I just refill it from the larger bottle, and so this thing goes with me everywhere. Again, a lot of the stuff that's in this bag is in the airplane bag, which I take with me whenever I go on my travels. Super small, super hydrating. I missed a lot. People at work laugh. I'm just out of nowhere. You get to be a certain age, you'll know exactly why that is. Of course, there's going to be a pair of headphones. So these are the Apple ones. These are the AirPod Pros. Now, I love that these are noise canceling because, I mean, it's almost kind of scary. I don't know if you've ever worn them. You put them on, it's like, and it just sucks away all of the noise. And that part is really cool. What I don't love is that they pop out of my ears. They're like not great for that. I do sort of have buyer's remorse on it. I don't know. One in particular, it's the left. It just seems to get dislodged. You kind of need to pay attention to it because if I'm out on a walk, it could slowly just start to come out, which isn't great. I think that, you know, they have these little things on the end, right? These little pieces that go inside that are squishy, and you get a whole bunch of sizes with it. And when you set up these AirPods, you have to go through a whole process and you test them to make sure that they're actually noise canceling. So they'll say, no, you need to go for the bigger ones. I think this size is too big. That's what I think. But it tells me if I don't use this size, then it's not going to cancel out the noise. I don't know. If somebody from Apple's watching, tell me if that's true because they pop out of my ears. Boo. But I wear them and they're great. Like they're great for airplanes, which is when I wear them the most. Okay. Next up is for my eyes. I don't know what's going on. My eyes have been bugging me the last few weeks. I think it's allergies. So we get a lot of rain here in Ireland. And then if you get the sun on top of that, when the sun comes out, which, you know, it happens occasionally, the flowers and the trees and the grass, they just go bonkers. Pollen is in the air. So I like to keep this with me. This is my favorite. It's by Optrex. It's called the Refreshing Eye Drops. Now, I don't use them regularly. I'm sure it's probably not good for you to use them regularly, but they're good to have when you need them. And they're good. They make my eyes white and not so itchy. Now, I also have a little thing of antihistamine, which I'm not going to show you, but that's also good to have in here in case of emergencies because my whole face has been sort of flaring up. If you know, you know. Okay, I have 4 things for the skin. See, it's amazing what you can fit in here, right? You guys, menopausal skin just sucks. It's like all the moisture and the hydration is just sucked out of your face. So, in addition to my mists, I find that having a few things on hand helps me get through the day. First is this little stick by Deepology. They've renamed it. I think it's called the Moisturizing Caviar Multi Balm Stick. This thing is just brilliant. It gives me that hit of moisture that I seem to need more frequently these days. It has lots of antioxidants and lots of oils, and it sort of quenches the skin. Plus, it doesn't take up a lot of room, it's portable, it's lightweight, easy to take with me, and I can use it sort of anywhere. So the next one is an oil. This is by Cora. It's called the Radiant Eye Oil. And sometimes I just want an oil. And this is the perfect size. It has a little roller ball on it. Now, I don't like to go directly onto my skin. I have a concern about germs, so I tend to just put a little bit here and then I dab it on. That's kind of what I do. It's mostly the eyes that I'm focusing on right now. I think I have eyelid dermatitis, which means I'm getting all this flaky skin. So I like to put oils on. What's really great about this product is pre-makeup. If you put this underneath your eyes before you apply makeup, you know, if you have that crepey, wrinkly skin, which those of us in our 50s do, it just smooths everything out. So this is excellent to have just as a top up throughout the day or under your makeup. Okay, the next one could be considered makeup, but I don't use it as makeup. I am a Jones Road girl. I love Jones Road products. I think Bobbi Brown can do no wrong. These are miniature miracle balms. Now, I know a lot of people don't like miracle balms, but I do. These are made for people with mature skin. They have a lot of oil in them. These are not good for 20-year-olds that have oily skin. Just saying. But this is fantastic for people like me. So I actually have these little minis. I have the big ones too. I have the little minis in 4 different sizes, and this one stays in here. I think it's Magic Hour. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see. And I use this while it looks like it has a color. It does not really have a color. And I use this after my makeup. So this is great if you have stuff on your face and you want to top it up. I use it as sort of a little finisher. It keeps it all nice and dewy. It's gorgeous. So I have them in 4 colors, and I have other ones that are darker that I would be using to actually add color to my face. This doesn't add color. It's just a nice little sheen, but there's so many oils in here. It's just great for my skin. I love it. And the last one has to be the teeniest, tiniest tub of Vaseline. I love it. I think Vaseline is just one of those things that is far more versatile than people think. And if it's something is really parched, I'm actually going to put that on here. It works a treat. So it goes with me. You just never know. You need it. You always need it. Okay. I have a few things for hair, because I have long hair now. I didn't have long hair before. And now that I do, I find that sometimes I just have to deal with it. I have to get it out of my face, or off my neck or whatever the heck it is. So first are these silk ties from Sleep and Glow. And if you've been here before, you know I'm obsessed with my Sleep and Glow pillow. But I've learned recently that they have quite a few really beautiful silk pieces. In fact, they gave me one of their silk robes, which is absolutely beautiful. And as we're sort of transitioning, at least I hope we are, into spring and summer, my regular robe will get a bit heavy. So I'm going to be wearing that robe most of the time. So anyway, they make these little hair ties, and I do like the silk because it's kinder to my hair, but they're really great at keeping a ponytail in place. Now I have quite a few of these in a couple of different colors, and I think I probably need to get more. In fact, I actually just got an email saying that they're having a sale right now. I have absolutely no idea what the sale is, but I know that I have a code so you can use it on top of whatever the sale is. So I'll make sure I put details for that down below too. But yeah, these are great. I love them. And then I have these other hair ties that I bought. And I think I made a boo-boo buying these, right? I bought a bucket of them off of Amazon, and they're in sort of this nylon kind of hose material that's meant to be really, really kind to the hair. And I really like the material, but they're too stretchy. They don't hold anything in. So I have to end up wrapping it like 4 times, which in my opinion is too much. So I bought so many of them, I have to use them. So at any rate, they stick in there too. The last thing are these little hair clips. They're super, super small, but they're great for in case of emergency. Like the ones that I really love are these guys here. These things are brilliant because you can hold so much hair in them. I got these at Target. I think there's a 3-pack, but it's just too big for real estate to fit into my bag. So it's only the small ones that go in because space is at a premium. The last category, and yes, there are so many here, it has become a category, are my lip products. I seem to constantly surround myself with lip products. Now, the first one should not be a surprise. I never go anywhere without my Maybelline Baby Lips. They're actually in every purse. They're at my desk here, my desk at work. They're in the car.
They are everywhere, man.
How many times a day do you see me put this on?
Oh my God.
It's funny. The first thing I do when I get in the car and I start driving away is I put on my lip stuff. It's like some habit. Anyway, that's in there. Of course that's in there. Next up are... I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at you. You noticed that, do you?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good to know. Next up are my lip stains from Benefit. I love these. In fact, I think I have all 5 of them. They were here a second ago. But there are 2 that I keep in this bag here. The first is called Cha Cha Tint, which is more of a kind of a coral color. And then the newest in the range, or at least the newest that I'm aware of, which is called Flora Tint. And this is what I'm wearing today. It's more of a raspberry color. I like them because they have pretty good staying power without really drying out my lips. So usually I just put a gloss or an oil or something on top for a little bit of moisture, but they have really good staying power and I really like them. I think they're great. And of course there's going to be a lip gloss in here because I'm sort of getting into the lip gloss thing. It's kind of becoming an obsession and I'm picking them up everywhere. This one is by Road Skin. It is the Peptide Lip Tint in the color Raspberry Jelly. This is Hailey Bieber's line. I don't know if you've heard of it. And I've actually done a video on the skincare line. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link to that in the description bar below. Spoiler alert, it's fantastic. So I like these. I was sent them in PR. I think there's 4 colors or 3 colors and they're kind of sprinkled around. So the raspberry is what stays in the bag. I think my computer bag actually has a light pink and I think at work there's a clear. Anyway, they're good. The very last thing is a lip balm. And not a lip balm that has color in it like my baby lips, but this is just a colorless lip balm. So this one is by Malin and Getz, and I had to look up how to pronounce that. By the way, because it's a really strange spelling. But this is called the Lip Moisturizer. It was actually one of you guys that suggested I try it, and I like it. It's really good. So if I don't need color, or if I don't want like a gloss effect, then this is what I'm going to reach for because it's really going to moisturize my lips. Now there's a second one that usually one of these is in the bag, and this one is by Clarins. It's called the Moisture Replenishing Balm. And they both do the same thing. I really like them both. I'm sure I will repurchase them both when I get to the end, but I always have one of those too. So the only thing that's missing from this container, and I'd love your help, is one of those teeny tiny little bottles of Tabasco sauce. If anybody knows where I can get one of them, please send help. I'm addicted to hot sauce. Would you say, Gare? And I cannot tell you how many situations in which I wish I'd had some hot sauce. So if you know where I can find one of those little ones, please let me know. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. I have to ask, am I the only person carrying around one of these bags that doesn't actually contain makeup? I would love to know what's in your bag. So please spill, let me know. I really want to know. Please tell me I'm not the only crazy person with all of this stuff in every single bag. So thank you so much for joining me here today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.
Should do a video now, Marion. What's in my bag?
What's in your bag, Gary?
Notebook.
Is there anything else in your bag, Gary?
Nope.
Yeah, your video wouldn't be very long. Your video would suck.
Be short.
It would be a short video. Hopefully makeup covers that up. Is it?
Covers what up, Mary?
Nothing? You hit the on button, didn't you?
Are you hungover, Mary?
Maybe a little. Shh, don't talk too loud.